Hello, ladies and gents. We are in Space Engineers. As you can clearly see, I've already got a few things started. But you can also see we are clearly playing modded, because what's this machine? What's that machine? The machine I will never tell you about. This is all from a mod, I believe called Industrialist, or something refined Industrialist. Can't specifically pinpoint the name, but it's one of those things. Something Industrialist. The main goal of the game is mainly its power production. You can't just build a wind turbine battery and then go and build a massive ship. You have to actually start from somewhere. Acid batteries. These cannot be recharged and are only 75% useful. Meaning majority of our power is actually coming from those small solar panels. Yes, those small solar panels in those 3 wind turbines. And guess what? Now, if you do know, or if you haven't known, 4 small solar panels are actually more efficient than one large grid solar panel. And yes, it is shaking, but that's probably of a few kinks of the turret controller with the mods. But anyway, the main reason why I'm playing with so many mods today is because, well, just sort of like a challenge. Now, of course, I probably skipped like the first 2 hours of the game, but still. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of mining. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to have stone in their ships. I mean, majority of the mining ships, they'll purposely get rid of it. But that's potential iron, nickel, and silicon and gravel that you're just throwing out. Which gravel, I'm pretty sure, is used for reactors. Now, yeah, you don't need 1,000 reactors, so you probably don't need not even more than 1,000 gravel. However, it doesn't necessarily make sense to just throw out the stone that can be used for the other resources. I mean, why, instead of throwing out the stone, why not just throw out the useless gravel and get a profit out of the other iron? Yeah, you could always get more from the iron nodes, but what happens if you don't have an iron node near there, but you have a shit ton of stone that you can mine around the iron node? However, that's more or less just a nitpick I've always had with it. Really, there's no real reason to throw stone out, you're just wasting potential gain. And we don't waste gain here. But we also have other mods that actually use gravel and organics to make water and foods. Even though it doesn't give us that much, it gives us more iron than anything else. Even if we're not counting mods. Usually iron and gravel are the most you ever get out of this. However, if you're mining iron already, it makes no sense to throw away what is essentially more iron on top of that. But anyway, like I said, stop nitpicking about it. I know. So in this episode, well, first episode, I kind of want to get a mining ship going. But not in the traditional sense, since I don't want to just bombard my way into space, then complete the game. Because, you know, it kind of gets stale after that. So, why not just have maybe short 20-minute episodes here and there? I might cut into clips, I might edit it, I might not. I don't really like to edit, as on my other channel, I really didn't edit apart from the... Yeah, apart from the beginning and ends, and that's just cutting me, and that's just cutting out the part where I just click stop recording. But so majority of the playthrough of this specific playthrough will actually be just like a normal Space Engineers video, but slowed down. More relaxed, non-rushed, you know, stuff like that. So, we need, let's see, we need plate production. Aluminum ingots. Why do I pronounce my S so hard? I'm not Slytherin. So, the vehicle I will make, as I've clearly said before, is not going to be a traditional vehicle. It's actually going to be a rover. A rover that I want to have it whenever it mines. It's like one of those, what are they called? They have like a digger in the front, but in the back they have like a drill, and they got 4 legs that go down that raise the vehicle, and then there's the drill down. But I want to have something like that in the center or towards the cockpit of the rover, then have the bulk of the weight be more concentrating at the backs, and that's where all your stone and ore is going to go. Extruder. Here is our extruder. We need basic computers. Actually, can we also make... Okay, we can. We're gonna need a ton of those. Metal detector. Do we have any metal near us? That's the big question. Because I have read into a little bit about this planet, and it did mention something about you have to go to like specific areas. So you want sulfur, you have to either go to like a desert or like a volcano island or something like that. But I don't know if that's a newer, older version, or maybe I just simply misread that. I don't know. But hopefully I can record this. If you want me to do like 100 days in this, probably not, because not a lot of people like to do 100 days. I don't blame them. But let's see. Okay, range, broadcast using antenna. We don't have an antenna. Hang on. Antenna comes from beacon, comes from battery.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, large steel tubes is all we need from this. Meteor storm, why? Face me, God! You have no judgment here. Looks like we're safe. Let's go check out our new stuff. This one has nothing. Ooh, it has... We don't need that, we already have that. Is this the actual... This is the one I've already mined out. Cool. What is...
Inventory full.
Copper. Okay. Oh, by the way, I did not build everything here. The survival kit, solar thing, which I only had 2 on there, by the way, and the solar tracker with the rotors, those are like the only things I actually did not build, but that's because I did the setup and I didn't know if the respawn pods would work on this planet. So, give or take. When I started playing, there wasn't really the ice thing. I might have to extend this to 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't know, man. We have plenty of food, we have plenty of water, plenty of containers. Antenna, we need to build a beacon. Do we have a beacon? Yes, we do. And you know what? Hang on. We place a camera on our little pal. You know what? No, we keep him here. He will never betray us in the future. Oh, man, I want to actually put a vote, because I was thinking of turning this into like kind of like a Star Wars series. And no, not in that way. I'm not gonna go full blown out and make Star Wars ships. Maybe inspired, but like have like a little droid assistant with me everywhere. Put him on like wheels and whatnot. I can push him around. Oh, and I've appeared to tip them over. Actually, I believe I have a mod. I do. Oh man, I do not. Okay. I believed I had a mod where I could pick them up. Pick up like grids and whatnot, but I guess not. Here we go. Compact antenna. Woo, that needs a lot. I don't have a lot. You need 78 tubes. That's about all the tubes I have. And you're still not satisfied. Because of course you're not. You're never satisfied. It's not that small, okay? Right, there we go. That's more than enough. There is functional, and then there's a hack. Essentially, you can grind it down to that point. So, for example, I don't have enough to make it functional, but if that was an enemy's antenna, then I grind it down below that blue bar, and I essentially rebuilt it, it would then become mine, or at least that's how it was. I don't know if it still works that way or not. Stone, ice, cobalt, stone. Control, compact antenna, there we go. Ice over that way, stone over that way, ice. better not be lying to me when it says cobalt. Alright, so we actually are just in a piss poor area. That is lovely to know.
Inventory full.
And I thought Brooklyn was broke. I think metal detector is just for ores limited range. Yeah,
Inventory full.
I think that ore detector is more or less just for, I think that's like a lesser powerful version of the ore detector, the vanilla one. Ore purifier. Ooh, actually may need to get that. Oh no, that's right, because we don't have advanced components, or, yeah.